When you think of the ultimate combination of luxury and off-road capability, the Lexus LX 600 instantly comes to mind. This is not just another full-size SUV, it's a statement. A flagship that takes everything we know about comfort, power, and prestige, and then turns it up several notches. The LX 600 is built on the same foundation as the legendary Toyota Land Cruiser, but Lexus has injected it with an aura of elegance, refinement, and technology that's designed to capture your attention from the very first glance. And trust me, for audiences across the United States, Canada, and Australia, this SUV feels like it was made to dominate every terrain you can imagine while keeping you wrapped in pure luxury. First, let's talk about the design, because when this SUV rolls up, it makes an entrance. The bold spindle grille at the front is massive, and while some may call it aggressive, fans of Lexus know that this is the brand's signature identity. Pair that with sleek triple-beam LED headlights, sharp character lines, and a muscular body. Stance in the LX 600 looks equally at home outside of Beverly Hills Mansion, downtown Toronto streets, or parked near a rugged Australian outback trail. It has presence, authority, and elegance all in one package. Now under the hood, the LX 600 delivers performance that truly balances brains with brawn. Gone is the naturally aspirated V8, and in its place sits a 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged V6 that produces around 409 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. This engine is paired with a smooth-shifting 10-speed automatic transmission that gives you seamless acceleration both in the city and on the highway. Whether you're cruising down Interstate 5 in California, overtaking on Canada's Highway 401, or tackling the long stretches between Sydney and Melbourne, the LX 600 gives you power on demand with surprising efficiency for a big SUV. Let's be clear, this Lexus isn't just about straight-line performance. This SUV is engineered to handle the rough stuff with confidence. With a full-time four-wheel drive system, adaptive variable suspension, and multiple terrain modes, the LX 600 doesn't hesitate when the road disappears. Imagine driving through the snowy mountains of British Columbia, the dusty red trails of Australia, or an off-road path in Colorado. The LX adjusts itself in real time, making the impossible feel effortless. This is the kind of engineering that lets you take your family on adventures while knowing you're in complete control. Step inside, and it's a different world altogether. Lexus has spared no expense when it comes to the cabin, making it feel like a 5-star luxury suite on wheels. You're greeted with high-grade leather upholstery, open-pore wood trims, and beautifully crafted details at every corner. The seats are not only plush, but offer heating, cooling, and massage functions, making long road trips a true pleasure. The LX also introduces Lexus's dual-screen infotainment setup where the upper screen handles navigation and multimedia, while the lower screen controls climate and off-road settings. Add in wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a premium Mark Levinson audio system with 25 speakers. And you've got an in-car experience that's as entertaining as it is relaxing. For families, Lexus has ensured practicality isn't overlooked. You can configure the LX 600 in either a standard Duro setup or a 3-row with up to 7 seats. The rear seats offer ample space, and depending on the trim, you can even get a 4-seat VIP configuration where the back is transformed into a private lounge with reclining captain chairs, ottoman support, and individual entertainment systems. Imagine being chauffeured in this setup. Feels more like a private jet than an SUV. Safety is another area where the LX 600 shines. Equipped with the Lexus safety system, plus, you get adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, and more. It's reassuring to know that whether you're navigating city traffic or cruising long distances, the LX has your back at every step at the end of the day. The Lexus LX 600 is more than just a luxury SUV. It's a blend of heritage, capability, and world-class refinement. It's perfect for those who want an SUV that can conquer mountains on the weekend and still pull up to a black tie event in style. For audiences in the USA, Canada, and Australia, the LX 600 checks every box: luxury, performance, off-road toughness, and undeniable presence. The Mercedes-Benz G-Class has always been more than just a luxury SUV. It's an icon, known affectionately as the G-Wagon. It carries a legacy that spans over 4 decades, and yet it continues to evolve for modern times. As we step into 2025, Mercedes is preparing to give this legendary machine some serious upgrades, while keeping the rugged DNA that has made it one of the most recognizable and desirable SUVs in the world. The G-Class has always stood for toughness, luxury, and exclusivity, and the 2025 version promises to refine all of that into something even more special. When you see a G-Wagon on the streets of Los Angeles, Toronto, or New York, it instantly turns heads. It's not just a car, it's a statement of power and status. That's why celebrities, athletes, and business moguls love driving one. Beyond the glitz and glamour, the G-Class is a true off-road warrior, built to conquer terrains that most SUVs would never dare touch. Mercedes knows this reputation is sacred, and with the 2025 refresh, they are working carefully to maintain that legendary toughness while also adapting to the future. One of the biggest changes expected for the 2025 G-Class is the introduction of an electrified version. Mercedes has already confirmed its plans to electrify its lineup, and the G-Wagon will not be left behind. Imagine the same boxy design, the same commanding presence, but now backed by silent instant torque from electric motors. Early reports suggest that the electric G-Class, sometimes referred to as the EQG, will feature 4 electric motors, one for each wheel, making it a beast not just on city roads, but on rugged trails as well. This could mean crab-walking capability like we've seen on the Hummer EV, and insane levels of off-road control. For North American buyers who love both luxury and eco-consciousness, this could be the perfect mix. Of course, Mercedes isn't abandoning traditional engines just yet. The 2025 G-Class is still expected to offer the powerful twin-turbo V8 in the AMG G63, delivering that thunderous exhaust note that fans love. There's something raw and emotional about hearing a G63 roar through downtown Toronto or cruising along Miami Beach, and Mercedes knows enthusiasts aren't ready to give that up. At the same time, hybrid technology might find its way into the lineup, giving buyers better fuel efficiency without sacrificing performance. This balance between tradition and innovation is exactly what makes the 2025 G-Class so exciting. When it comes to design, Mercedes isn't about to mess with perfection. The G-Wagon's iconic boxy silhouette is staying intact. That squared-off shape, upright windshield, exposed door hinges, big spare tire on the rear door are all trademarks that fans adore. But subtle refinements are expected, including updated LED lighting, new wheel designs, and a slightly modernized grille to fit the electric version. Inside, the G-Class has always been a luxurious escape, and the 2025 version will push that even further. Expect cutting-edge digital displays, upgraded materials like Napa leather and real wood trims, and even more personalization options. For buyers in the US and Canada who are willing to pay top dollar, this is the kind of craftsmanship that makes the G-Wagon worth every penny. Technology has always been a growing part of the G-Class, and the 2025 refresh is expected to bring the latest Mercedes MBUX infotainment system, complete with augmented reality navigation, AI voice commands, and seamless smartphone integration. Safety features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and advanced parking systems will make the G-Wagon easier to drive in crowded cities like Toronto or Los Angeles. Even though it still has the heart of an off-road legend at its core, though, the G-Class remains about presence. There's nothing quite like sitting behind the wheel of a G-Wagon. It's looking over that tall hood and feeling like you own the road. It's not just transportation, it's an experience. And that's why the 2025 model is so highly anticipated. Whether it's the new electric version redefining what off-road luxury can be, or the AMG V8 continuing its reign as the king of high-performance SUVs, the G-Class is showing no signs of slowing down. In fact, it's proving that legends don't. just survive, they adapt, thrive, and inspire the next generation. When you think about a compact SUV that has consistently delivered reliability, style, and real-world practicality, one name almost always comes up first: the Toyota RAV4. For years, this SUV has been one of the best-selling vehicles in North America and Australia, not just because it looks good, but because it balances efficiency, comfort, and capability in a way that truly connects with drivers. Now, as we move into 2025, the RAV4 isn't just holding its ground, it's pushing the bar higher. Imagine yourself driving through downtown Toronto, or maybe cruising the open roads of California's coast, or even tackling an adventurous weekend trail in the Australian outback. The RAV4 feels equally at home in all those situations. That's what makes it such a universal favorite. It's not only a family car, it's also a lifestyle vehicle that adapts to wherever you are and whatever you are. The 2025 Toyota RAV4 builds on that reputation by blending sharp, modern styling with improved technology and a strong sense of durability. The exterior has bold lines, a wide stance, and that signature Toyota front grille that gives it presence on the road. It's the kind of SUV you glance back at when you park it, and that's always a sign of a good design. But of course, style only takes you so far. What makes the RAV4 such a top choice for American, Canadian, and Australian families is how it performs in everyday life. You get a fuel-efficient, yet powerful hybrid engine option that saves you money at the pump without sacrificing acceleration. For city driving, it feels smooth and easy to handle. On highways, it's stable and quiet. And if you go for the RAV4 Adventure or TRD off-road trims, you also get the rugged capability to handle dirt roads, snow, and muddy trails. That versatility is exactly why people love it. Step inside, and Toyota makes sure you feel both comfortable and connected. The interior is designed with premium touches, soft materials, supportive seating, and smart storage spaces for everything from grocery runs to camping gear. Technology-wise, you're getting the latest infotainment system with a big touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a digital driver display that gives you all the info you need at a glance. Add to that Toyota's full suite of driver assistance features: adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, and suddenly you realize this SUV doesn't just move you, it protects you. And here's the kicker: resale value. In the US, Canada, and Australia, Toyota vehicles, especially the RAV4, hold their value incredibly well. That means years down the road, when you're ready for your next upgrade, you'll get a strong return. Combine that with Toyota's reputation for long-lasting reliability. The RAV4 starts to feel less like a purchase and more like an investment. Now let's talk about what this SUV feels like to own. A lot of vehicles can get you from point A to point B, but the RAV4 goes a step further. It gives you confidence on icy Canadian mornings, comfort during long summer road trips across the US, and toughness for Australia's rugged backroads. It's the kind of SUV that doesn't just meet expectations, it quietly exceeds them every single day. So whether you're a young professional in Los Angeles, a family in Toronto, or an adventurer in Sydney, the 2025 Toyota RAV4 is designed with you in mind: stylish, reliable, efficient, and versatile. And that's why it's not just one of the best compact SUVs available, it's one of the smartest choices you can make.